'Twas the spring of 1719. Ambitious immigrants from Ireland settled on a plot of property and forever changed New Hampshire's landscape.
There were 16 families that were immigrants, and they were joined by another 4 that were already in New England.
David Ellis with the Londonderry Historical Society shares the harrowing journey Scots-Irish families embarked upon across an ocean.
The Londonderry settlers came in 2 vessels.
Fleeing religious, political, and economic strains. After spending one brutal winter in Maine, they moved south, eventually settling here. Their first homes were log cabins. The Morrison family then built this house.
They cleared a single common field and agreed the first year that's where they were going to plant their crops that would sustain them through the winter.
They brought apple trees here and the white potato from Ireland, the contribution immortalized in roadside markers then and now.
That common field is where the first potatoes were grown in America.
When they first came here, what did they call the area?
Nutfield. There were a lot of nut trees here, walnut, butternut. They changed the name from Nutfield to Londonderry when the town obtained a charter.
And so Londonderry, New Hampshire was named after Londonderry, Northern Ireland. Londonderry was much bigger then. Over time, neighboring towns broke off, including Derry, and the Irish influence spread. John Stark, famous for penning the words worthy of New Hampshire's state motto, live free or die, was born in Londonderry. The son of the first immigrants, became a Revolutionary War hero. Founding father Matthew Thornton, signer of the Declaration of Independence, came here from Ireland at the age of 3. His house stands in Derry town limits, the school named after him in Londonderry. Ocean-born Mary, the baby girl named by a pirate on her voyage here from Ireland, lived in Londonderry too, before moving to Henniker. You can still see remnants of the Londonderry lifestyle in those early days.
You've got the fireplace crane that you'd hang the cooking pots from. That's a churn for churning butter. They're internal wooden shutters that slide back and forth. This is a spinning wheel.
They brought this unique talent all the way from Ireland, turning flax into what was known as Londonderry linen. So prized, it is said Thomas Jefferson wore shirts of Londonderry linen, along with George Washington.
The linen for his shirts came from Londonderry. It's an unverified story. I cannot verify it, but it's been floating around in the history books for a long time.
And after all this time, the Irish spirit is alive and well in Londonderry. Just step inside O'Shea's.
The name is O'Shea's Cafe and Tay. And cafe and tay is Gaelic for coffee and tea.
Carmel's Irish ancestry brought her here.
I loved the pubs in Ireland. I loved the community. I want it to be a place where everybody feels welcome, where there's a little bit of something for everyone.
She cherishes her family history.
So that would be my mother when she immigrated here.
Wow. And she came straight from Ireland?
Straight from Ireland, yep.
And this was in the 1960s?
Yes, 1965, February 21st.
And this is your great-grandmother?
This would be my great-grandmother, yeah. And then this would have been my grandmother.
This is your grandmother?
Yep.
Carmel wants to offer that Irish spirit with tasty meals and pastries.
We do scones. That's probably our most Irish food that we have. We also do Guinness and espresso martinis.
Sláinte! And other Irish drinks like a cappuccino with Irish cream.
First thing we're gonna do is get our milk to froth it up here. Now that I have my frothed milk, I'm gonna pull my espresso shots. Now that I have the coffee in there, I'm gonna take the milk and I'm gonna scoop it out using a spoon because it is a little thicker. You're gonna take the rest of the milk and pour it in. to fill up the cup. To make it a little more festive, we're gonna add on some gold and green sprinkles. And there you have an Irish cream cappuccino.
Now let's go green.
I'm making a Lucky Charms matcha latte, very popular for March, and it's the perfect color. We use matcha powder, and we mix that with some hot water. It's made from green tea. Then I'm gonna pour milk in it to finish up the mixing. We leave room for the cold foam. Doing a marshmallow cold foam on top.
Final touch, topping it with Lucky Charms.
Magically delicious. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers to Londonderry's Irish roots.